Friends, today we had a story about Pete and his 4 groovy buttons. I'm going to use Pete's buttons to do a job now. We're going to do a pattern. And a pattern is an activity you do when you do math in school. I put the first pattern up here. I have a red button and then a yellow button. So I'm going to make that part of the pattern. A red button, a yellow button. Now, if the pattern started with red, I have to put up another red button. And then I put up another yellow button. Red button, yellow button. Red button, yellow button. I'll put up another red button. And I'll put up another yellow button. The pattern is red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button. What goes here? If you just guessed a red button, you were right. Now it's red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button, red button. What goes here? If you guessed yellow button, you're right. So our pattern is red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button, red button, yellow button. Now I'm going to show you another pattern. This time it has 3 parts. A red button, a yellow button, and a green button. Okay, so we're going to start with the red button. Now I'm going to put up a yellow button. Then I'm going to put up a green button. So our pattern is red button, yellow button, green button. So now I'm going to start back with the pattern, and it was red. So after the green one, I'm going to put a red one. Red button, yellow button, green button. Red button, yellow button, green button. My pattern is red button, yellow button, green button. Red button, yellow button, green button. What goes here? If you said red button, you got it right. Now, think in your head. What goes here? What comes after the red button every time? Every time after the red button, if you said a yellow button, you're right. This pattern is red button, yellow button, green button. Red button, yellow button, green button. Red button, yellow button, and now we need a green button to finish that pattern. Okay, I have one more. This one's a little trickier. This time it starts with a yellow button. Yellow button. Then I have 2 blue buttons. Blue button, blue button. So that's the pattern. Yellow button, blue button, blue button. So I have to start over now with the yellow. Yellow button, and then 2 blue buttons. Blue button, blue button. Yellow button, blue button, blue button. Yellow button, blue button, blue button. What goes here? If you guessed a yellow button, you're right. And after a yellow button always comes 1, 2 blue buttons. There's the yellow button, and then 1, 2 blue buttons. So here's the yellow button, so what do I need here? You're right, 2 blue buttons. And our pattern is yellow button, blue button, blue button. Yellow button, blue button, blue button. Yellow button, blue button, blue button. Moms and dads, in your packet today, you will have a paper that looks like this. And you can practice patterns with your boys and girls. You can set up like 2 buttons, different colors, and they could finish that pattern. You could have them use their crayons and set up 3 different buttons and finish the pattern. Whatever you decide is the pattern they need to finish across the row. And that's our math job for today.